In just 1 week of playing NBA 2K26 early access, I've learned a lot about the game. How the new cap breaker system works, the best and worst badges, current gameplay meta, and a bunch of new features added to this year's 2K. With the game officially releasing for everyone, I think now is the time to give those who maybe couldn't afford to spend 100 USD or more on a copy of 2K26 in order to play it early, knowing that you would still need to buy VC in order to upgrade your mod player. I completely understand those in that position, and you most likely can't afford to mess with your first build. And that's where I in this video come in to help you. This is 5 things you should know before making your first build. And the first thing you should know is that shooting is on steroids in NBA 2K26. Everyone and their mama is able to shoot in this game. With the pure green window, if you're able to get your jump shot timing down packed, you can shoot almost any kind of shot you want. But probably the best type of shot to take is moving fades. Everyone is looking to get off a moving fade any chance it can get, as it's easy to time and gets you the most space from your defenders. So I recommend prioritizing shooting as much as possible. Look to have as many shooting badges as possible, preferably gold shooting badges, but at least silver. Mid-range is cheaper to upgrade than your three-pointer and still get you a majority of shooting badges. So look to upgrade your mid-range as high as you can. And if you want to be able to shoot limitless range threes, then upgrade your 3 as well. Second thing you should know is still do not work the same as they used to. Mike Wynn said before the game came out that can steal animations are no longer a thing, and that is true. But pluck steals really happen as well. I see players lose the ball off of the leg or foot of a defender more than a pluck steal. That's why I would not advise to invest too much into your steal. Lane steals are still viable. I would try and get interceptor, but I wouldn't look to try and get something like glove, because you would barely get to use that badge in this game. The third thing you should know is cap breakers work completely different. Cap breakers do much more than just add +1 to your attributes. The lower attributes can go on more than +1, and this can make any weak point of your build become a strong point after collecting enough cap breakers. Demigod builds are going to return once people get enough cap breakers in this game. But the only way to see how many attributes your cap breakers will bring up for a particular attribute, you do need to already have a cap breaker ready to be applied. I personally don't like this because I think we should be able to see the cap breaker possibilities before even making our build. So try making multiple builds or slightly changing each attribute to see how many attribute points a cap breaker will upgrade it to, as there could be major differences when doing so between builds. The fourth thing you should know is how build specializations work. Once selecting a category, which are finishing, shooting, playmaking, defense, and rebounding, you will have to complete 10 challenges in order to get the rewards, which include cap breakers and permanent +1 and +2 badge perks. But some are harder than others, so make sure to look at the challenges needed to complete before selecting one. Ask yourself, do you see yourself completing all 10 challenges in a reasonable time? If not, I wouldn't choose that category for your first build. Also, the cap breakers you get from whatever category you select only upgrade attributes in that category. So if I select the shooting specialization, cap breakers I get from that only go towards my shooting attributes. So plan how you will use your cap breakers for whatever specialization you choose beforehand, so you have a solid plan for your build. The fifth thing you should know is that you can now have your own custom takeover. In order to be able to create your own custom takeover, you must first unlock all the takeovers your build can get by getting takeover tokens, which you get from playing the game. After unlocking all the takeovers for that build with your takeover tokens, you will then have the ability to create your own takeover. You can choose the exact attributes you want to select to upgrade while on fire and make your build around a custom takeover you make. If done correctly, you can make the level 5 of your custom takeover turn your build into a demigod. That's all the tips I have to give you guys today. Make sure to use all this info given in this video when making your build. I know it's a lot of things to consider and it seems overwhelming, so if you want a build you can make day 1 of 2K26, then click this video to see how I made my do it all build. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, hit that bell, and comment down below the build you plan on using. And until next time.